Hey y'all, so I know y'all are highly anticipating this video, but I do want to let y'all know it was a little bit all over the place at first. You know, the camera was doing a lot. We just jumped straight into the topic. It wasn't a proper intro, but I know y'all really gonna like this video. I'm like, let me tell my girls right now before they like, what do we have going on? This is not professional. It's not professional, but we talking about some great topics, and I promise y'all are gonna love the video. So enjoy.
Why you didn't, but what's the problem? Why wouldn't you just curate it differently so it's healthy for you?
I feel like there's a difference between women's ability to influence YouTube and men's ability to influence YouTube, especially when they're single.
What do you mean?
A woman's lifestyle single is still very exciting to YouTube content. Like girls will be caught up, girls will still be inspired by how you're dressing, you talking to niggas, you dating.
Yeah.
You can still keep a whole fan base single or in a relationship.
I feel like when girls get in a relationship with a guy and they actually break up, they pop off me.
Yeah, the girl goes crazier. Yeah, every time. But as a man, like, there's no fan base for that.
No, I don't think so. I think it is, but you know, from what I see, and I don't want to say no names, I think that when I seen a guy fan base, it's more so like tricking off on girls, gold digger pranks. That kind of vibe is what I always see. I've never seen
this a single guy. Well, I'm not saying it can't happen.
No,
I don't ever want to say can't. But I've just never seen a single guy just live his life by himself and just, you feel me?
But why can't that be you? Why can't that be
slow lane? It's just a slow lane.
It's a slow lane, but you gotta think about it. Even with me, I feel like I've been on YouTube for 10 years, but it's been really slow because I ain't even got a million yet. But I feel like I'm just happy doing it, and the money I make is super good.
But you can tell that your content reflects
right. And I feel like even with me, like you said, single take, I busted different content, but I had to realize like I had to change. I was doing, what is it, like stationary videos, hair videos, makeup video stuff, but I had to realize, okay, these views ain't hitting. So when I went to vlogs, that's when I switched up and seen it was popping off. So maybe if you switch to something else, you would be happier. Because I feel like at the end of the day, you have, this is my first time meeting you, but I've seen you have like a really big personality.
Yeah.
And your music be good.
Thank you.
You know, I be seeing on the T-page, she be having you at the end of the song.
Thank you.
Sleeping. If it's people on TikTok sleeping, making money,
I could do that. Yeah. If anybody was sponsor me to watch me sleep.
Sometimes I be thinking, like, you know what, when you was talking about like how you got a new channel and it was like a new, I be thinking like sometimes maybe I have to do that because my channel and my original fan base it's not technically a niche, but it comes from like a certain group of content that people like seeing me in this certain way. So now like some people like have been able to gracefully support the change while like look at Jerry Seinfeld. But while other people haven't just simply accepted the change. So like sometimes I don't know.
I do understand what you're saying because it's like sometimes with the channel, if let's say if I started as a couples channel and then I switched to just being singular, it's like the views don't be the same because you got a lot of people over here. But you know, that's why I said to myself, I was super, and maybe that's not your case, but I feel like I was super proud of myself because even though when I get in my relationships, I go crazy, you know, I'm like, I'm girl crazy child.
When she's single is crazy.
But the thing about it is with my main channel, I never put that person on there too much. I always use my vlog channel for that because you can't get too attached to a person on my vlog because you're not just sitting there watching us. And even when I did do a couple channel and it was over, I was like, okay, we can delete it, and now I'm going right back to my main channel and nothing affected it. So I do get what you're saying, but sometimes a L, it'd be a blessing in disguise because when I made that new channel, it changed everything because it put me back in the algorithm more than the other ones. I was getting flagged, the fans over there was different.
Yeah,
so
maybe I need some fresh energy on my channel.
Yeah. Sometimes starting over be best.
Yeah.
It really do, and sometimes you might gotta switch a lane. Maybe it's TikTok now.
No,
one thing I was he's dedicated to TikTok.
Yeah. But see, TikTok.
Okay.
The problem is TikTok don't pay like YouTube.
They don't.
But my music would never have gotten as big without TikTok.
No, I definitely feel that.
So it's like, yeah, now I get bigger streaming checks.
They're good for like underground and new artists and stuff like that. They're really good for that.
And I get bigger streaming checks now because TikTok has made more people listen to me. So it's not directly, so it's not like it directly affects it, but like it affects it. I don't want to have to have guests. I want you guys. I want the podcast.
Just you,
like with the same people.
Yeah, like the same 3 people. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a hard commitment.
You don't want to do it just you?
I don't think that'll be interesting. Not saying that you're not interested. I feel like people want to, like, the podcast with multiple people
My
gives
favorite
different,
podcast,
like,
the best podcast in the world to me is Joe Budden podcast. And
That's because he's so controversial.
he is.
no,
And unfiltered?
have you really like watched like it for like
watched a
3
few.
weeks?
Okay, it gives me what we would be talking about in the living room, just smoking, chilling,
Yeah.
drinking, with no cameras around. It doesn't give me like I'm in the industry, so I gotta say something a certain way. It doesn't.
That's why it's the best podcast.
But I do like, oh my God, Poor Minds. I like
I
that
love
podcast.
it. I don't watch it all the
very,
time,
I
but
feel
I
like
like
they're
them.
very similar to Joe Budden's podcast though.
I like
Just
it.
the female version?
I only need those 2 girls. to enjoy it.
BDB, Big Dick Ballers.
Okay, first of all, I never seen that episode. Never seen that episode. But I like Lex P and the other girl. I feel like they give Drea. I think they give a good opinion, but I can watch them without no guests.
Yeah.
I'm not
The
gonna
best
lie.
podcast don't need a guest.
Maybe
The best podcast
But
is Lip Service.
but
for sure.
I
Cut the camera. You don't like Lip Service?
Why are you on the same thing?
You already pissed me off because you're using podcasts in like the YouTube way. It's a
You
good.
talking about
it's a-
going on?
No, it's
No
a good
shade.
YouTube podcast. Like it's good to watch. But
You
Joe
talking about the ones you can
Budden, Joe
listen
Budden,
to?
I get in the car and I feel like I'm listening to Breakfast Club and with Charlamagne.
But
and-
Joe
But the
Budden-
thing about it
Yeah,
with
but
Lip Service,
he drops
I feel
audio
like
first, though.
I personally do not like the way that Angela interviews people.
So is
It's
it
like-
Angela or is it the whole thing?
I feel like I only look at her because it's mainly her. I feel like when she interviews people, it's kind of like, I don't know, she say it and then it's like she just throw it out there. It's not really like much conversation
organic.
behind it. Like with
And
Poor
it's-
Minds, they gonna say something and then they kind of make me laugh.
And then beat off
But
the
it's
thing.
like with Angela, and I feel like clearly we know she acclimated, she done so much stuff, but I feel like she kind of be like, so you was dating so-so.
Like interview,
it's not
like it's still
much
like
to
an
it.
interview type of podcast. It's like
It's
what's
very
that?
interview, answer. I like conversation.
And
I
we
like,
just like,
how we get over here. Let me take it back over here.
No, because that's how she's trained though.
Yeah.
Poor Minds girls feel like just 2 cool ass girls, you know. They
Just
live upstairs
talking.
and they be chatting, and you walk past the hallway and you just jump in their
You're
conversation.
right, because she started on Breakfast Club, so it's more so like question answer,
Formal,
question
yeah,
answer.
like that's her
I get
style.
it.
Like people are coming up in this renegade, like
Yeah.
they just doing what they want, bro.
So how do y'all feel about them talking about deleting TikTok?
I am
I'm
petrified,
sad.
and I hope it doesn't happen.
Devastated.
I'm petrified. and I hope it doesn't happen.
devastated.
I'm gonna be honest. TikTok for me, I don't really post as much as I should, but I know I enjoy the content on TikTok a lot more than any social media platform because
Same.
they don't just
Same.
post, they just don't push big influencers, they push like people with small following. If the video is good, the video is gonna be on my
And you
TikTok
can be
feed.
yourself. Like
And
it
that's
doesn't
how
have
I
to be
like
so
it.
polished.
And I
Like-
definitely like the fact that they have a lot of mixes on there.
Oh my god, yes, some TikTok mixes.
And
They're
it's more sentimental. I feel like when I watch TikTok videos, sometimes I be wanting to cry because of their story.
Yes.
I don't feel like that's from Instagram. Instagram, we gotta get on there pretty cute, show the booty, but TikTok is more relatable to me.
Sometimes I just want to get on there with my body and tell you about my day. Like,
But let me tell y'all real quick. I don't know if I can tell a little story.
yes.
Why this guy try to child? Okay, so look, I was at Target and I was having a horrible day.
This is recently?
Very recent.
Oh.
And if I see you, nigga, fuck you. So I'm in Target and I'm walking this way, and the guy was like, he come on this side, he's like, can I interview you? And I was like, yeah. But you know, I
Like the
didn't want to-
TikTok interviews?
Yeah, he's like, no, I didn't. No, he's like, no, he didn't say that. He's like, can I share my product with you? And I'm like, yeah. But I'm irritated. Child, why mind you him. He turns like this. Yeah, so this is my new product, Gorilla Glue. It lays all the ladies' wigs. And it's a guy over here already with the camera going on TikTok live.
Wait.
So what you do?
So he basically like tricked me because I had my wig on and she was laid.
Oh, and he tried to
So he
say
got made it
that.
like the product was Gorilla Glue and showing his client that he just laid their
Was it
wig.
supposed to be a joke or was he dead ass
He
serious?
was being a jokey joke. He was being serious, but it was like a joke to his viewers on TikTok.
Oh my, I know you was aggravated.
Baby, I turned around. I said, get the fucking camera out of my fucking face. I said, cause why you got the camera still going? And then I looked at him. He was like, I said, boy, get the hell away. Like I was going in a little bit, and then finally they was like, I said, you must don't know me. I'm a big dog. Like I was just
Okay.
in here shopping. He's talking about, what's your stuff? We would love to follow you. I said, get that fucking camera out of my damn face.
So I'm wonder if somebody.
So I went and looked on his thing, and he did have a lot of followers. But thank God, I guess his stuff, he was shadow banned because it was only maybe like 50 people on the live. But he had a lot. He almost had 1 million followers on TikTok. So I was like, that could have been nasty. That could have been bad.
Imagine they would have had you on the fucking TikTok.
Imagine he was recorded and not live. I would have been looking crazy because I was on there like a good rain doing
And they would have put you in the whole mix or some shit like, get that shit out my face.
Right. They would do that.
I've never experienced that. That's crazy.
No, I'm not gonna lie. When I went to Houston with Neji and them, the guy who do the TikToks about, he be like, yes, he came up to me, but he be like, yes, like he take a TikTok and he be like, can I record you? And then I guess he wants you to stand up, show your outfit, and then he make you spin around, then he make you bend over, and then he be like, can I touch you?
I love that.
But here's the gag though, I didn't know that was him.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't know the nigga. Like,
so you seen him, but you didn't put.
I seen him before, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
No.
So he asked me, he make a video with me, like, could he I forgot what the fuck he said, because I wouldn't just say yes to nobody talking about they want to just see my silhouette. Like, it don't never get that. So he like, yeah, just we could go outside, I could record just some shit. I don't know what the fuck he said, but he was like, he said something like, can he touch it? Can he grab my butt? I looked at him and I said, don't fucking play with me. Neji was like, no, we're leaving. I said, I went on.
So did he have the video?
No. I never recorded it with him because we didn't make it outside the car. Somebody got stabbed. Somebody got $150. Somebody got jumped.
So he said, can I touch your butt before he was filming it?
Yeah, like he said he would have to like do it, like, cause I was asking like, what do you do?
Oh.
Yeah, and he was like,
you should have did it.
But
no, I'm not gonna have no nigga in the video.
No, but you could have just cursed him out.
But I'm shocked that he even told us what it was gonna be.
Yeah, he should have just.
I'm shocked he even told her what it was gonna be because I thought it was one of the things where it's like you do it but you don't.
You think so? No, because he done have famous joints on there for real.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have been like, oh, I'm just gonna do a little interview real quick and ask you a question. I'm not gonna.
That's what I thought it was gonna be though.
If I tell you what I'm gonna do, she literally said no.
But that's weird though. And then when I looked at it,
he said I'm gonna ask you on there. Can I touch your back?
like, can I touch it? Can you spin
I
with
think
me?
that's the right way to do it. So you don't get like a sexual assault charge.
No, he gotta ask, can I touch your butt while he's filming? I'm not
So
gonna
it's
tell
like
you
an
before I
organic
start filming. I'm not
reaction.
gonna touch your butt now. That's that.
Yeah, for sure. It was just weird. I'm not gonna lie, y'all TikTok interviews be getting ahead of yourselves. I'm not gonna lie, y'all be doing a lot of the weird stuff, especially the diamond tester ones. Y'all be going crazy. Which one y'all think is worse, diamond testers or the gold diggers?
Gold digger, they can diamond test me.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
The diamond test shit is definitely worse.
Why?
If your
Because-
diamonds is fake,
Because the gold digger-
Hold up, I thought you meant which challenge is worse. I feel like the gold digger one is worse because it's like the girl really went from, oh, I ain't paying with you, let me run back over here.
But if a guy come up to you and want to randomly touch your diamonds and they're fake, that's embarrassing.
Well, I was using me for my personal. Mine's wouldn't be.
No, if somebody, so say you had a fake chain on, but you trying to flex like, yeah, I got the big body on, and somebody came up to you on camera, they got mad followers.
Oh, so they already filming?
Yes. Like, they be like, oh, can I film you? Can I touch your
embarrassing.
diamonds? Especially as a guy.
For a guy, yeah.
Because
we could get away with a little, like, you know.
Okay, you're right. Because at that point, it's like,
shit, most of the girls be knowing what they.
You think so? You think they tell them it's a gold digger?
I just feel like it ain't that many females that's gonna do it and run back to trying to date a nigga. Like, if it was me, I personally be like, damn, I just put the L on it. I ain't gonna run back to him.
Yeah, that I would. Especially seeing you get in a car nowadays, that could be an hour rental. Like,
Right, I don't be saying
I don't be a prize, me either.
I don't know how people fall for those things.
Yeah, I feel like pranks are so outdated at this point.
Those things are like.
Prince, I feel like I don't believe him.
Pranks, family channels, all that. I feel like that type of content is just like, people don't really care about stuff.
No, I feel like the
People like
kids
family.
care about family channels. Kids like family channels.
But you gotta, if you only
But the
subject
pranks,
to it,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If we live in a house and it ain't that many games you gonna play on me there.
and I'm just gonna be so surprised,
Yeah,
like, especially being a couple, like, in the same.
But family channels, they do be running the bag.
They run it, but all the family channels I used to look at, it's not even like.
It's not it no more.
It's not.
It's not it like it used to be.
I used
So
to
what do
think
y'all feel like is lit right now on YouTube?
vlogs.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle, vlogs.
But like real lifestyle, like you really living how you say, like, okay, you tell them you getting money, nigga, okay, you
Let me
took a
see you
trip, you
get
took
money.
a couple flights,
Yeah.
I can't do that, you buying shit I can't buy, you chilling with girls I can't chill with. They love shit like
So y'all
that.
think the couples channel thing is out?
Yeah.
It's not out.
I feel like it's old. Like,
It's not out. You can still
what do
buy.
you? My thing is, what could
I
you
feel
do that
like
we don't already see?
But I think that people
There's
are
a hot couple shit right now that's just getting hot.
It
But
is.
what are they doing? Pranks, cooking together?
They can't be doing
I mean, it
pranks.
depends. It just depends on who's in the relationship.
But see, with me, when I was in my couple channel, we didn't do pranks. Because we only did maybe 1 or 2 pranks, but those pranks was genuine.
I feel like they care about
we don't do pranks. I think also we both had a lifestyle outside of the thing. Like she was over here doing her thing, I'm over here doing my thing. So you looking at like 2 gay bosses come together.
And I think that's another reason why people really liked y'all was because y'all was both women in a relationship. Y'all both look good. Y'all both like.
It was nobody to compare us to for real.
Yeah.
I mean, you can compare us to one.
I'm pretty sure it's other like.
It was one, but you know they have connection.
Ooh.
I don't want to say their name.
Oh, girl, please. They've been down since 08. I forgot about them, child.
That was she.
Okay. Anyways, but no, the way y'all did it
I
though.
can't believe you got Shake Shack.
What you mean? I wanted.
You were saying you was gonna get wings.
It closed. I had no choice.
I love Shake
Where y'all
Shack.
close?
Oh, y'all like Shake Shack? Damn. I would have ordered for the group too. I feel like I slow down.
That's
You see what Raw did?
Right.
I
It was so sweet. Talking about
I seen him one time in cooking, and now he just never looked out no more.
And I'm gonna bring him in cooking next. I'm gonna have Paris be the judge.
Oh, there you go.
Y'all got a little special relationship.
No, I wouldn't be biased. I wouldn't be biased. I never
We
biased.
don't even have to tell her who meal is. We can blindfold her and have a little taste test.
That's what we should have did, to be honest.
Cause that way
I'm not ducking.
you gonna get beat fair and square.
What you cook?
I can cook anything I need to cook.
That's not what I actually.
You can make some oxtails.
Well, I don't really eat oxtails.
Exactly.
But I
You
can
don't
do
like
it.
oxtails?
I don't because I feel like they too fatty. But I can do it for you.
I want some oxtails. You gotta make me some oxtails.
I can make you oxtails.
You can make some oxtails?
What are you at your heart? Are you Caribbean?
Oh my God! Everybody thinks I'm Trini.
You can pass for Trini.
You can pass for it.
Pass for Trini.
So I was telling people at the Jamaican spot that I was Trini.
Oh my
To the point
God.
where they started calling me Trini.
Baby, like I'm Trini.
I was like, I'm Trini. I'm Daddy and baby. Period. What gets Trini about me though?
I don't know.
I don't know how to explain it, but you just kind of have
I
like,
get it. I get Caribbean.
like that coolly, like you look like you could be a coolly Caribbean girl.
You
You could pass for it. Like if you
Well,
said it,
yeah,
You that
but see, that's the thing. I'm not
you
really
could be
too much at night.
Jamaican too.
Really?
You think so? You could be Jamaican.
What is my voice in?
No, it's not the accent.
Your voice,
It's definitely
your
not
voice
the accent.
I'm
definitely.
just asking for the game. It is what? Southern?
How
Yeah, earlier what you said, you said something when you first walked in, and I was just gonna cut your ass because I just met you.
Not cut my ass.
She hung somewhere, and I was like, that was mad country, but I just let it
I'm
rock.
super country.
Yeah, I just let it rock. I was
You
like,
don't.
nah, too
You
early
don't
to
give me
flame
simple
on.
country. You can adapt.
I adapt everywhere because I'm global, baby.
Sometimes they be like, yeah, y'all like.
And then
like,
sometimes I
she be
sound very
"Look,
nice."
bitch.
The fuck?
Like, yes, she said, I feel like you got adapt. I feel like I adapt fast too. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like that's a little fake. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie either because I'm not even gonna hold you. They try to eat me up and I didn't even say nothing in the comments. I was like, yeah, true. So I was like, bitch, one moment you sound country, next thing you know you spell Spanish, then you sound like you from New York. I said it just depends on the
So alright, let me see your best New York your best New York accent.
I won't do this. You gonna eat me up.
Let me just alright, come on. No, I'm not gonna start you up. Let me just hear what you're gonna say.
Give me something to say.
Alright, hold on. Let me
I gotta say it exactly how you said it.
Oh, you want me to give you something to say? Yo, you want something from the store?
Yo, you want something from the store? What did I get?
You said store?
Ain't that what you said?
No, that was alright.
It's like, is that how I said it though?
It was-
I said,
What's the other word y'all be using? I'm about to go to the bodega.
We don't say bodega.
we do not say
No, people
bodega.
saying y'all say bodega.
We
It's
say
a
the corner
language
store.
challenge.
I'm either about to say the
You are the
corner
corner
store.
Who
or
use bodega?
That's what
people who trying to-
but that's what people who's not from New York.
That's the same people who try to say like,
That's
they be
where
like
I
that
first heard the word from. In New
like
York.
facts B. We
The
don't
word
talk like
what?
that. When they be like, y'all be like that ass B, facts B. We don't talk like that.
That
No, I'm
ass beef,
afraid.
facts beef.
No, facts B. They be like, yeah, B.
We're not
What does that mean? You got beef with somebody?
No, not beef, like B. Like just a letter B.
Oh.
Nobody talk like that.
So y'all feel like that with New York, they
How
put
many
like all
times?
this extra stuff away.
You said wait.
Old Harlem niggas supposed to say B.
But that's Harlem. Everybody from New York, and by the way, if you're from upstate New York, you don't count. But
I
fact
do
not.
not second that.
You don't second that? So you feel like people from upstate New York is a part of New York?
I went to school in Buffalo and
You went to school, but do you feel like they a part?
you hear how you talking? They kill niggas up there about that.
And they kill people down here too. Well, not down here, but down in New York.
No, I'm saying people have died about that.
No shade. Y'all can get as mad as y'all want. Y'all not a part. Sorry. I fuck with y'all,
Yo.
but y'all not a part of New York
Yo, upstate
City.
New York, I love y'all.
I mean, no,
but they're literally in a dictionary fact. They're not a part of New York City. Upstate New York is not a part of New York City. New York City
I don't know.
It's Staten Island, Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens.
You're right, but they're still from New York. You said they were
Not New York City. I said New York City.
Okay, you got to add city.
But who cares about anywhere else? New York City. That's what I'm saying.
Child.
But anyways, y'all.
Anyway, child.
That's crazy.
What's your advice for people who want to switch up their content? Like if I'm doing vlogs now, I want to get into beauty videos. If I'm into lifestyle, I want to get more into family. Like what's the best advice y'all would give?
You just gotta do it. It's gonna be slow at first. You just gotta do it.
But what if? But I'm somebody where if you even say just do it, I would try to do it, but I wouldn't know where to start.
I would actually look at people that I admire in that field and then see how they do their videos and see how I could take that and make it in my own.
I agree.
So like even with me before I started vlogging, I was like, hold on, how do people really vlog? And then I looked and see what they talked about, what they did, and how much they shared, and then I started like doing it, but in my way. And then mine became more authentic because a lot of people, they talk about stuff, but they're a little bit more surface than me. So I got a little bit more dig deep, and I think that's where my people started like really messing with me.
Okay. So what would y'all say is like, if you had to give a 5-step blueprint, which everybody's is different, this could be, I don't want to say this is subjective, but it could vary by the person and your type of content. But if you had to say these are the 5 steps that you can take to switch up your content from this to that, what would you say?
Look at other people's content. You gotta research the content that you're doing.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, at the end of the day, we all got an end goal. We all trying to make money. Views is cool, but sponsorships is like where it's at. So you gotta kind of curate your stuff so that it works for that person. Cause even with me, I wanted to do hair, so I'm like, how do I get people to send me free hair? I had to buy the wig, well, I got some money to buy the wig, and then I started reviewing that wig. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I came in. But that's pretty much. I don't think I got 5. It's probably still.
Yeah, I don't got 5.
I'm trying to think, because I'm trying to say what exactly would I tell somebody.
That's all social media is. Like copying, like seeing something
and
being like,
y'all.
yeah, and being like, oh, people are successful doing that.
But I think that's people's biggest downfall, though. That's the biggest downfall. If you just kind of mimicking what somebody else doing, that doesn't really make you stand out.
If you're mimicking exactly what somebody's doing, but like, say somebody's style of video is like, they start in the morning, then they, I don't know, go to the gym, and then they do, I don't know, whatever. They got their things.
Styles.
You just can do, you find that like, you don't got to go to the gym in the morning because they start in the gym every morning. Maybe you start in the bed with your hair messed up. Like, you just got to be yourself, but you're using somebody else's outline of like what works, and because most things work the same. Yeah, like YouTube, the same kind of videos, whether like who's doing it, they got the same kind of ingredients. It's just not the same person. So I just feel like it is just copying and making it your own.
But I would say because I know a lot of people sometimes they want to hear it and then they'll go up and do whatever they want to do. But what I could think of so far is do your research, be yourself, be realistic with yourself. You can't want to film yourself going in and out of Gucci stores and all of that and you not living like that. It's just not going to work. You have to just try to find something about yourself that'll be different and that's interesting, because we're especially social media, I just feel like it's so full of people who just want to do what somebody else did, tweak it a little bit. It's like plagiarizing. Like, all right, I'm not gonna say John went to work at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna say at 2 o'clock John went to work. Like, it's still kind of the same thing. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a flex when you got your own personality. Like, if you know you got a personality with your friends, don't get scared in front of this camera. Like, you gotta really be yourself, and you really gotta be fun. And if you don't have no fun in your life, go create some fun. Go find something to do. Go get into something, join some classes. Even recruit people. Like, look, I would love to make a video with you. And I know it's a little bit hard, because I'm not gonna lie, somebody hit me up like, girl, I wanna make a video with you. I'm like,
that's a turn off.
I tell people all the time, yo, stop doing that shit. For real.
That's not my thing.
Yo, stop.
I do not like that.
But so what do these people want? Like, what do y'all tell people? What if they got a good vibe, but it's weird?
But that's the thing, though. Like, when me and you first met, and I'm not gonna say, hey, let's do a video, and we never been met before. Because it's like, okay, you just want to be a YouTuber.
Next to me.
So when we meet, we known each other for years, and this is like our first official YouTube video because it naturally came.
Yeah.
But that's a turn off when you automatically. Because I had this one girl, she stood in my DM. She was writing me back before. She had a little bit of files. She was cool. But then she was like, yeah, we should do a video. And then the video was like a sit down video that was something. I was like, girl, I don't even know nothing about you to do a do a video with you.
Yeah, sit down.
And I told her, I was like, I don't know you to be doing a video with you.
Stop asking me that shit.
Let me ask you.
Word.
What they be asking you?
To do videos and shit, and I feel disrespected. See, y'all, you nice and stuff like that. I feel disrespected.
What makes you feel disrespected though?
Because I can only do videos with somebody that has worked. So if you got 2 videos and 43 subscribers and you jump in my DM, I feel disrespected because it's like, do you feel like we're playing the game at the same level? Like it would be fair for me to just like, no, I'm just saying, no, it's not even no shit.
Now he want to fella. Now he fella.
You know I was feeling you?
Okay.
No shit like that, because it's really not no shit about views. I would do videos with somebody who was like, maybe they had 1K followers and 200 great videos. No, it don't even matter. If you have 1K followers and I go to your channel, you have 200 good videos, and maybe YouTube just hasn't given you a chance. I would be more like, okay, you work without me. Like whether or not we do a video tomorrow, you're gonna post.
So it's about your work ethic.
That's the thing that I judge about.
So how open are y'all to working with like different influences, whether they're small or big?
I'm open. I feel like I just have to vibe with you. We vibe. I don't really care about
this. Is new. Tay, I see her say too many times that she do not look
I don't
up with
collab.
influences.
I don't like people neither.
I don't like people, y'all.
And then I don't like if me and somebody cool, now we not cool. It's like, oh my God. Like, I don't like that. So
what,
I
like they try to talk about you or something?
No, well, sometimes they have. But it's feel like the viewers be like making it a big thing, like you and somebody beefing.
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that. So with me to eliminate it, I just don't bring nobody around. Like on the vlog channel, I even keep it really light. So like I really gotta know we good and tap in. Even then I sometimes still get burned, but I try to keep it because people get attached to people. And then it's like,
on your chip,
like I got my homegirl Champagne and she live in LA. We used to hang out all the time, and then Champagne literally went on like a spiritual journey. She stopped drinking, she stopped partying, she really changed her life. Like she's in a relationship. I love that for her. We still friends, but people be in my comments like, y'all beefing. I don't even live in LA anymore. And then when I with her, I don't vlog because she's on a spiritual journey. So
you respecting her.
But now people think that we beefing. I'm like, you just ain't see, there ain't no smoke. So I think that's my thing.
You gotta realize too, people be weird. Like a lot of people at surface level and they don't see behind the influencer.
Yeah,
I don't even like to say like influencer or whatever. I just feel like it's a lifestyle. Like I feel like when you put a definition on it, it kind of like boxes you in and it makes you seem like, not you personally, but it makes you seem like you just fit in with everybody else. Like, you know when people say, oh, I'm a YouTuber, or I'm an influencer, or I'm a beauty, that a lot of people don't even want to say that that's what they do. I've seen so many of them not even want to say it.
It's changed.
What,
when it first came out, when I was first doing YouTube, saying you was a YouTuber was crazy to niggas. Niggas be like,
but that's when you
now
first came out.
Like, you a YouTuber?
But that's nowadays. You've been on YouTube for
almost 10 years.
My first YouTube video, I think, was 2016, 2017. When was your first one?
May 2015.
Come on. This shit was exciting around then. Like,
it wasn't exciting in May 2015.
It wasn't because people didn't know you could get paid for it.
Exactly. It was lit, but not for paying.
Once people realized, oh, you can get paid for that shit, we were saying like Jake Paul,
yes.
Then I was like,
all of them.
But even still, then there was a period where it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, still, like,
it's still
you
that
doing that for real, bro? Like,
it was still that, but it was exciting to the influencers at that point. But I'm talking about the outside people looking in, they ain't know. Because even with me, my mom and them did not know I was doing. She didn't even know I was making money from it until when I was vlogging her. I guess she just thought I don't know what she thought. But somebody came up to her like, oh my God, is your mama Glam? And she was like, what?
I know your parents be like,
yeah, and then my mom called me, she's like, why this lady just called to me in the store talking about some mama Glam? And I was like, okay, I'm a YouTuber, and this is what I do, da 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 da. So then even with this, she was like cooling on it. My mom didn't really know it was official until when I literally was like, I'm moving to LA, and she didn't contribute not one coin.
And she understood.
And I literally went and bought my Mercedes cash. Then I literally moved, I shipped my car and moved straight to LA. And I told her I'm moving to LA. My mom did not believe I was moving to LA until I said, can you take me to drop my car off real quick? She was like, who's picking your car up? I said, I'm moving to LA, I already told you this.
See.
And then that's when she was like, okay, hold on, what you do, you gotta be making bread. But before then, she was still like, shutting the computer off and then I'm uploading it. She just texted me the other day talking about, I apologize for that, because you know, honestly, yeah girl, because I thought you
see my thing.
But that's what I'm saying, people didn't know.
So how do y'all parents feel like from when y'all first started? So okay, I'll put it like this. When you first started YouTube to where you at now, how do y'all feel like y'all families took it? I feel like personally, when I first started, I was into the Carly Bible. Sorry, girl, I love her so much. Her, Aaliyah J, she was from New York and she was just viewing everything. That was my girl. Who else I was really into? Peak Mill, Ivy League style. Y'all know the bets.
Yeah.
You said Meek Mill?
Peak Mill. Yeah, she was like an influencer here. She been doing the fashion, everything. Peak Mill. See, you gotta just know.
No, I'm not front on Peak. I didn't know that was
Peak Mill is that girl, and she get great views, but she don't post.
She don't post, but she really was doing that fashion shit. Like she really set the bar. But see, this is the thing.
She's elevated. From
oh hell yeah, she probably, I don't know what she do, but she
do something.
What girls do now, she was doing.
And it look good.
And it look, if you look now, you're like, oh shit.
Like my
girls do this now.
Was tossed. Hers was never like that.
But when I first joined YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't doing it to get paid. I really enjoyed being behind the camera. I just wanted to be on like the girls on YouTube, just doing it for fun. I remember my first hair video. It wasn't even sponsored or nothing. I was just talking. I was like, you nice hair. Y'all need to this, that, and the third. I was like, Fashion Nova. I don't like how y'all this, that, and the third. And the shit just blew the fuck up. Like, it was just silent. Then once I found out I could get paid, it took me so long to get paid after I got monetized. Yes, I was making like a little 300 here.
No, baby.
A little this, that, and the third. Once that shit started getting lit, I said, hold on, I could do a little. Maybe I could quit my job. And I quit my job. So how do y'all parents feel from when y'all first started compared to now?
I mean, when I first started doing YouTube, I still had a job. So I was kind of doing both. So my parents didn't really have no way to feel until I quit my job. But when I did quit my job, I was getting money. So, I don't know. See, like they thought I was bugging. They thought I was bugging. They didn't think it was stable or like something that was going to last for a long time. So they wanted me to like
have
other options and shit. But like, I mean, I still don't got a job.
This is a job though.
I mean, you're right.
Paying your bills,
But I still don't like do what they wanted me to do at that point in time.
I feel like I'm happy here though, because I wouldn't want it no other way, to be honest. Like I don't want to work for nobody. I literally quit one of my last job, my last 9 to 5. I quit because they told me I couldn't take off for the Labor Day parade. If you know me, you know I'm going to wind up my ass naked on somebody. So I'm not doing that. I'm not literally naked, y'all. I got a costume on in case you don't know. But you're not gonna tell me I'm not going. So I quit. I said, Daddy, I could quit. He said you could quit. I quit.
I quit my last job because I was the best at my last job, and they weren't about to move me up in the job because I didn't have a degree.
What was your last job?
I was it's like a counselor for. I was like a counselor for like high school students trying to get out. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. But then I became the best at the job because like smart don't really got nothing to do with getting dropped out or not. You feel me? And I was damn near valedictorian in high school, so like I feel smart enough. So yeah, simple ass job. I was the smartest nigga in there. So it wasn't nothing, but they wasn't trying to move me up because I didn't have a degree. So I was like, well, this is perfect timing. I just been checking. I'm the perfect time for me to get out of here.
And then you just went. What about you, Tay?
Yeah, it was like God.
My mom at first she did not understand, like I said. So it was kind of like, what is this? And from where we're from, it's like super country. So it was like, what are you talking about? But I feel like my mom now is super like proud of me. My mom go to trips on me. I done took my mom out the country for the first time past Fashion Week. I was on TV the other day. So she's like super like for whatever I want to do. And she knows some of my content is very slutty, raunchy. She be right there like, oh,
I love a supportive parent.
Yeah, like she loves it. And on top of that, I mean, you can't really say nothing. I made it. Like I make good money. I'm living comfortably. She know when it's Christmas time and any other time I'm giving bomb ass gifts. Like so, I mean, she love it now. But at first, she was getting on my nerves.
It's like a little bit, because you know our parents just probably wanted us to make sure we have it figured out. Because you know once you get out of high school, they expect you to just go straight to college, overachieve.
But that's the thing. I was in college.
How many did you go full through?
Oh baby, yes, I have my bachelor's.
Period.
What school you went to?
The University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Period. You graduated from college? When did you drop out?
Did you 2.5 years in?
Okay, so you got a degree.
No, that's a he didn't do
it. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie.
I went to a big college.
I went to a big college too, but I'm not even going to that. I went to, at first I did go to college in Long Island, which I'm not gonna lie, I hated it, but I met some of I went to Suffolk community college. I met some of my closest friends to this day, Neji and Philip. Hey, boo-boos. Though they made my whole college experience, we was our own black group of people. We made it the best for us. And then I went to FIU in Florida. And it was still like a PWI. I wish I would have went to HBCU, but whatever.
Yeah, that's what my school
But I did get my associate's degree, but I dropped out like as soon as I got to FIU. I did a year and then I dropped out. I'm not. They tried to like dumb down my credibilities. I'm like, I already got a degree for this. Why am I taking this class?
But I promise y'all, if y'all had went to HBCU, y'all would have never got that.
I want to go to HBCU.
I tell you,
I wish I went to school with more black people.
That was my whole college career. I probably only had. I don't think I ever had a white teacher.
Girl.
And it wasn't white students on the campus.
Oh,
that's HBCU. Oh wow.
I'm an AK and everything. Yeah. So I really
I would have been in the frat. I would have been in the frat upstate. If it was a little too corny.
I can see that.
I could see you in a frat.
Nah, but it would have been too corny. It was too corny up there.
You think frats is corny?
No, I don't think frats is corny. But I want to be like,
like a real frat.
Like I feel like down south or like at an HBCU, like it means something. But up there, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas is fake black. Y'all trying to fake be black niggas.
Yeah, y'all don't really have like.
It really wasn't like it was college, but it wasn't like college. Like it was like my friends over here, even my teacher, we still like this. Like the relationships I built is so like intimate. It's just way different. And my college, they really respect me. Like they even paying me a bag to come back and speak.
First of all, I did not know you had your bachelor's. That's big.
Oh yes, bitch.
That's big. A lot of people can't finish, and I'm not gonna lie. I was one of them. It's not honestly no. It's not that I couldn't finish. I just refused. They wanted me to take an advanced Spanish as a beginner's class. I said I'm never gonna make it. She wanted me to read a paragraph in Spanish out loud.
Oh no.
Without looking at the paper.
That's a lot.
I said uno, dos, tres. I'm out, Miss Mamas.
I don't really get inspired by people who aren't my skin color. So by being,
I can tell you that.
So by being in school and that being my competition, I didn't even really feel like I was trying to go anywhere. Like I feel like if I was like around more black people, I would have felt like we all had this purpose and we're doing this thing together. But I didn't feel like that. I felt disconnected from it. I'm like, yo.
I totally felt like that, but that's why I felt like in LA.
I wasn't living in LA. No.
It was cool. I was telling him it was cool, but it was like it lacked culture. And I think that when I had came and lived in Atlanta for like that 9-month period, I was like, okay, yeah, I really kind of missed that. So I came back, but I love LA for what it did for me, but I couldn't see myself being there on a regular basis. I would fly out for events, but just on a regular basis, I want to see people that look like me.
Yeah, and it's so sensitive to talk about like topics like this because it's like, of course, being an influencer, all of us, we really like hold weight, especially my peoples. But like we really hold weight, so it's like people want to take shit to heart all the time, but it's just kind of like, yo, love to be around blacks.
I do. I love black people.
I love black people. No shade to nobody. If you're not black, like there's no
you know you should love your ethnicity.
Love yourself.
It's not prejudice or racism. I call it black favoritism.
You think so?
I have black favoritism. I love black people, and I definitely give them favoritism because I love them.
But that's who you are, though. It's not like you're trying to appropriate. So, but you know how people try to mix your words up.
No, I'm not appropriating at all. I'm saying it very clearly.
No, I like being around a lot of black people. But I'm not gonna lie. I like being around a lot of black people. But as of lately, it depends on the situation where I kind of want it to be mixed. Like if I'm living in an apartment building, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want a whole building full of black people because I feel like somebody is gonna ruin something, and that's just kind of a proven fact. It's kind of a proven fact.
But don't do that to our people.
No, but it's the truth. I feel like by us being black, we have to be realistic with ourselves.
You're right.
A lot of us know how to act and carry ourselves, but it's always gonna be that one person that just fucks it up for everybody, and then sets the stereotype. You have to think about it.
No, but it's never our fault though.
I mean, no. Sometimes it is our fault. Because we're just, sometimes with us, we get a little excited, but I feel like we should hold ourselves accountable. Just like white people or other people that's not black or white, they do their own thing in their own way and they ruin it for themselves in their own way. But I feel like a lot of black people, we just like having fun. Like everything else though.
A good little mix. Because I feel like when I was in LA, I lived in a place called Koreatown. So in my apartment building, it literally was mostly Koreans. And they were super like, they were super bougie, but they were super like, look at you, kind of give this thing. Or one
that's
day,
what I don't
every time I would get in the elevator with that old bitch, she would get in and would like turn her head, like turn her back to me as if like I had COVID or something. So one time I lit her ass up because I had put some stools, I hope you watching. I put some stools I did not want no more on like the curb. You know how people pick them up. Bitch, when I came home one day and she was taking the stools and putting them in her house, but she didn't know they came from me. So one time when she did, she said, "Bitch, that's why my stools is in your house."
Oh.
And she just looked at me.
I know she said that.
And I just got on the elevator because she used to irritate me. So I do like a mix. I don't mind it. Like where I live now, it's probably 90% Caucasians, and then it's kind of like a little bit of black people mixing where I live now. Yeah. But I went from fully Korean apartment. I was like, I can't do it.
I couldn't do it either. Yeah. I need to like.
I like a mix though.
I do like a mix. I want a little bit of everybody. Like I like to enjoy different cultures, different types of people. You know, I don't need nobody looking at me like I'm weird. I
could be around black people.
I can be around black people, but I do like a mix.
It doesn't matter to me, as long as you're in the same tax bracket and act the same way.
That's
the one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go.
I'm not pulling the G-Wagon about it.
I didn't feel like I could get that across the way that I just.
I'm not going to no party where the bottles are $60.
Okay, I'm gonna go with bottles of $60.
No.
I'm gonna be shaking.
No, I'm not going with $60.
I am.
No, that's unsafe.
But that
means too many the wrong people can afford the bottles.
I'm not gonna lie. One bottle is not even $60.
There's mad guns in there and a possible shootout.
Well, first off, where you going with bottles of $60? Now $300.
Yeah.
That sounds like fake liquor to me.
No, I'm saying no.
If a bottle's $60, that means they got it from the liquor store.
That's what I'm saying. The Casamigos bottle that they sell in the club for $300.
It's $60 saved at the store.
If it's $60 to $100 in the spot, I don't want to be there.
If it's a regular hookah lounge,
don't want to be there.
Oh no, I'm going.
I preferably like to just get my own drink.
I'm buying 10 bottles. Give me 10 bottles from the back.
Okay.
Range is too high.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even really like a bottle girl. I just like to get my own drinks. Yeah, I get bottles if we having a big celebration or we all together, whatever. But I'm not really like a top of bottle type of girl. Give me a drink. I'm a lightweight.
I like it. Before I go, I like to know bottle prices. Unless you know
the bottle prices.
Unless you know what type of etiquette that we're entering into. I'm serious. $150 bottles? That's iffy. Well, who was in there?
I be like, I'm at some ratchet clubs. I done took Paris to some little ratchet.
Every time we went out, we had a time. Every time we went out, we had a time.
I mean, being a girl is different because I don't feel like nobody's waiting to rob us.
Yeah.
I feel like when niggas know they is looking at the
But out here though, we are one of the biggest targets.
I mean,
you know how many things happened to me in Atlanta alone?
A lot of stuff has happened to you.
A lot of stuff. Like, just somebody tried to steal my damn car. Like, the whole bump the back of your car and wait for you to get out so they can put a gun in. Yes, like, they really target black women out here, but black women of luxury. I'm not going to say just black women. No, I was in a car with my ex, but thank God that he had something on him because I would have got somebody hit my damn Range Rover. I'm getting out. I'm about to put a light on the what's going on?
I probably not getting out when somebody just light tap me here.
Nah, but I be having too many things to worry about, and it's just like I just want to make sure my car is good. Like I don't, but I'm happy I didn't get out though. And now I know you can bump my car any types of ways. I'm not getting out. I might just run your ass over.
I'm glad when you told me that made me very mindful of mine.
Yes.
I feel like if somebody do some weird stuff, I'm like, okay.
Especially because it was on ATL Scoop the next day. They went and tried another girl and they actually succeeded. It was a busy street. It was full of cars waiting on the light and everything. They backed that down with a shotgun.
Oh, they
took her car.
Didn't shoot mad people?
No, they didn't shoot her. They just backed it down.
I seen one where they took the car and they shot mad people, man. Got shot
that's sad.
I think it depends on what area you live into.
Yeah, but you know, I think it's crime everywhere. I feel like it's crime here and it's crime in LA, but I feel like crime here is much more like I can just look on my phone and see it. Versus LA don't have like an LA Scoop.
I'm more scared.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much stuff, but I feel like I did feel a little bit more safer in LA.
But did you feel like it was
I did, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was because I've seen other people that was like doing the same stuff I was doing. And like I could park my truck at like a parking meter versus here, where's the valet?
No.
Because my car been broken into so many times and it's nothing.
Out here?
Like 4 times. Not this time though when I first moved here.
You got tents?
Yeah. But the thing about it, before I got the tents though, they were still doing it. So it's to the point where now, if you see my truck, baby, just open it because I don't lock the doors.
That's why you said that. I remember you said that. I was like, I'm gonna leave my camera in here. You said, girl, I do not be locking the doors. I was like, girl, lock this door. I don't lock my doors and I haven't had no problems, knock on wood. But I just feel like. I feel like you're in a good area.
I mean, what they gonna do? Is they just getting in there and take a picture?
They just getting in there and looking for stuff. But one time they was like busting my window so back to back to back. I didn't have those problems in LA.
Oh my God.
I really do think because in LA, I feel like they would go to the places over there where the rich people is living. Like with me, I was in like a middle ground. It wasn't poor people over there, but it was like upper middle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But here, it's like anybody they see, they like get it. Mm-hmm. I'm not.
See, I'm scared of shit like that because I don't got no. Like,
I will Uber, baby.
I don't have nothing. I don't have a taser. I don't have a knife. I don't have nothing.
Well, you need to get one.
Girl, I do.
Honey, I'm trying to get my gun license.
We from New York though.
We're not even really supposed to have.
We're not used to having.
Oh really?
Yeah, you can't have guns in New York. You will get arrested.
Yeah, that's why all the people out here that I meet that just don't be having guns, they be like, oh,
what's up?
Yeah,
Bird,
you're from New York. You're not used to it.
I didn't know that.
Yes, we cannot have. You will go to jail for so long. Yes, they don't play that.
Well, I guess you can't get it in your name either then.
How do you go about getting a gun in New York though?
Nigga, the damn mayor got to sign off on that shit.
Wow,
So,
I didn't know that. But everybody here
fight for your life.
Everybody here got a little something.
Everybody.
Like,
that's why I feel like certain people don't just try certain people, and I feel like everybody be on bullshit out here because everybody got that.
But it's crazy because all my little booze I be with or the girls I be hanging with, they all be having guns.
I feel like it's normal.
Yeah, like everybody be having one.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what made me really realize it that day? When that situation happened, everybody I saw had a gun.
They're not at a fight.
They all backed out?
No, everybody
backed out. Everybody backed out. I said, what the fuck is going on?
And it's me running crazy. Somebody pulled a gun out, I ran past the gun. Then the person their parents was in the car with, they pulled out a gun. Parents said, oh my God.
But while the girl was like, she skirted on the corner, was like, get in. I was like, sure, get in.
I'm running past them all.
I was already on to her, so when she told me to get out of her car, I was like, wait, my friends, hey, like, I got her a car though. She was like, get it, because she was feeling me.
That was a wild night. We gotta tell you about that.
We do, y'all. It was so cute. She really ate though. I'm not gonna lie, babe.
Crazy. This was
the first night. It was like 4.
No, literally, how long was I living here? Not even a month.
And I was not here. They meeting each other.
The first time. It was exciting though.
It was so.
I be liking a little bit of drama.
That's a great story.
I ain't gonna lie. I see this girl on TikTok. She's like, I'm healing, but I do like a little toxic drama. Spice it up.
That was crazy.
I don't want on a regular.
I don't like toxic in my life.
You don't?
Nah, I don't like toxic either. I'm not gonna lie. I'm done with it.
I like a little excitement. But I don't want toxic where I'm like depressed or I'm going through it the next day and I'm still thinking. I want something that's like, all right, you played it.
Like we going. All right, you did your little one.
Okay.
Like, all right.
But nothing where I'm like
what happened?
Call me a therapist.
Nah, that's where toxic goes.
That's too much.
Bro, it's the toxic relationship in there, and I see a lot of people glorifying it nowadays. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a girl that used to glorify like toxic relationship. Like, yeah, I want you to pop up with me, like, yo, give me this fuck. Now I just be like,
I don't mind you talking.
That's not toxic.
I don't mind you talking. No, but I don't want you to try to like do the most. Like say it, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, it's like, all right, like imagine you go on the spot and your girlfriend not supposed to be there, and you be like, yo, bring your ass outside of here. You drag out by her hair or her outfit or something.
That's too much.
To some girls, that's cute though.
I don't like that. If you come now, let's say I'm at the spot and you call me and be like, the
bring
fuck
your
you
ass
want to bring your ass home or bring your ass outside?
Then I'm gonna skip my happy ass.
Then I'm gonna skip outside and be like, but if you come drag me, okay, we got an issue.
No, but a lot of people glorify shit like that. I don't like shit like that. That means that it's a lot more that goes on at home that you're trying to.
Yeah, that's too much.
One question for both y'all. Y'all went to the club knowing you wasn't supposed to be here.
No, by the time I started going to the clubs,
like, why you telling me I can't go to the club? I'm grown.
The fuck?
You absolutely right, but that you knew your person wasn't gonna like it. So
okay,
you
let's
went
say
to the
that.
club so
But I never
that they
been in
can
that
say,
situation though.
get your stupid ass the fuck home. That's what y'all did?
Most time me and my niggas be sharing locations, so they gonna know where I'm at regardless. But it depends. If your op is there or somebody you really don't like, or it's a club with somebody, then I'm like, that's being disrespectful because I'm gonna be with your team. Now you just saying you don't want me to go out with my girls. I'm gonna say, I'm out with my girls.
Yeah, I would never be in a situation where you're telling me what to do.
Yeah, if you tell me not to do.
You can't tell me what to do.
But if it's something
so you rather go and get cursed out and then gotta get back?
Why do I have to leave girls night?
That's what I'm saying. I have to consider the options. Why don't you want me to go? What's the problem? And is it something that's gonna threaten my life, or you just mad as fuck?
Yeah, like if it's somebody you ain't cool with, yeah, I can understand that they own this or da 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 da. But if it's just you don't want me to go to girls night, you're better.
Like if you got a nigga and your man don't want you to go out with your friends because y'all about to be in the nigga section, I get it.
Yeah.
Because that's just like respectfully. But
well, no, because anybody I ever dated, they told me I could be in sections because they know they ain't got about it that night.
No, I'm not a hater like that. Go have fun.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. If you have a man and you going to be in another men's section, you know men have
your man or is your friend nigga?
No. I'm saying if this is your man man. This is your man, and you and your friends are going to be in another guy's section, which you know how
Where
guys.
you at?
He's not there.
So we can't get in nobody else's section and get free liquor?
Oh, this what I'm asking.
No.
Oh, this what
I'm going.
If I'm dating a girl and she friends with Tanya and Tanya's cool with the nigga with the section, she can go.
But a lot of niggas
If
don't agree
she's
with
cool,
that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
if my girl now is wrangling hoes to fucking go in the section with Bobby because her and Bobby got a personal relationship and he invited her, she's wild.
But that's
if
what I'm
Tanya-
saying.
I put in both situations and nobody cares.
I would care more. I think I can see how it wouldn't matter, but like my ego would be like you talking to a man and he inviting you out. Like my ego would probably be a little. I don't think it's a big deal either, but I think my ego would be a little hurt if she was walking.
But I
me.
just said if they niggas, why they can't be? If I'm friends with a guy, why can't I be in his section?
No, you're not.
What you
friends with
mean
the guy.
friends
He
though?
said if I'm wrangling hoes for Bobby's section.
No, say your girl hit you up and said we about to go in these niggas section, and you got to.
Most times girls are gonna say we going outside tonight. I'm gonna go outside and we gonna end up in niggas section and we bad bitches.
No, you're right. But if
I'm not gonna turn it down.
No, I'm not saying you should turn it down. But if you going, if your man's name or
If he hit me directly
yes, that's why.
and he be like, "Oh, come outside, we lit."
Yeah, and then you say, okay, Bobby, I'm about to go out tonight with
I'm
you.
going.
That's crazy.
But I'm going.
But that's still crazy.
But I've done
Do
it
you
before
think
and
it's
the
a
girls
little
don't
bit
say nothing.
different because you are? Well, you're more.
I'm a party girl. She knows I'm outside.
No, not even just a party girl, but do you think it's more so different because you are in like lesbian situations? Because I was gonna say bisexual,
Definitely,
but you
that's
don't
different.
even.
That's a definite.
You know, maybe that is. I don't know because I don't date guys.
Definitely.
But I know with the females I went with and they're masculine, they don't mind it
Not
at all.
really.
It's never been an issue. And even most time with the niggas that I'm cool with that invite me, they'll be like, "Oh, where your girl at? Bring
And
her
bring your
too."
friends.
Even though she's masculine, they'll still invite her in the section. It's no weird.
Because it's so
You never
different with
had
men,
one.
like they be plotting, and I'm not saying it's
I think
different,
that's
but
what you
like.
dating girl. Cause ain't no man about to have direct access to my girl enough to
That's
make
what
her
I'm
go
saying.
outside
But
on
if
Friday.
it was friends before,
But it don't got nothing to do with the
I
friend.
get that.
It's the friend's friend.
No, I'm not
It's
hating.
the guy's friend.
No, I'm not hating. This year, y'all, oh, you knew him since 6th grade? I'm not hating.
okay, like her, if she get a nigga,
I'm not hating on
and y'all just friends, right?
And then you like.
So
oh,
then
come.
when you say, "Come out, we got a
Oh no,
section
yeah, I
tonight."
would go.
Exactly.
I would go.
But, okay, that's fucked.
But it's not
What I'm saying, but I'm saying, if I hit her up, I'm hitting her up honestly harmless. But
Other
if her
niggas
nigga
could be
didn't like it,
too.
I would get it. If she said, Jamal said
I
I
guess you
can't
gotta
go out
know,
But
tonight.
that's what I say. I don't want no nigga like that. Because I need a nigga, if I was talking to niggas, to be secure enough that I can go out with male friends. Because guess what? We're in a
They're
relationship.
not
Y'all
male friends though, Megan.
Y'all are male friends, female male.
You're absolutely right. This situation is that, but niggas be trying to fuck girls.
Some
I'm
people
not
don't.
jacking that.
That's what I'm
Most
saying. They be
niggas, I don't think
lying.
niggas
If
is
it's
me.
one person like you, it's a bunch of people that
But you
don't.
gotta think about how we get in the club. We want to shake our ass. We want to turn up. We want to do
shake
shit.
your
We
ass
want to do.
I'm not jacking
But
that.
if you go out with men and your guy friend invited you, but he also has his male friends. Yeah, you and your male friend might be cool. He not looking at you like that, but his friends damn sure like damn. She
Nah,
got a fat
and I'm
ass butt.
unique.
I want
Yo, and
niggas to
I'm
look at me.
uniquely-
It's
I'm
meant for a
uniquely
reason.
different.
I dropped the deposit and sat on the table because I want people to look.
But y'all might be a little insecure
I'm
about that.
uniquely different from most of my friends. Like if I had to go with 90% of men, and I'm not even saying I'm all the way perfect by saying this, but I'm uniquely different from my friends.
What you feel makes
He's
you
saying
different?
because he don't want to fuck on all the bitches that he hang with.
Yeah, like
There's a lot of niggas who plot all the time, y'all can
or like sometimes I get some ass because I didn't even attempt to get some ass ever. Like I was just chilling with her. Like you know what I mean? So. No.
But you're I think it's because you're a guy with self-control. Because a lot of these men are real, like they get like.
But that's what I'm saying. But at those same times when I come home and niggas know I chose with the joint, they like, yo, bro, what happened? I'm like, bro, we chilling. You know, they got
Do
they
they
be like,
count you?
nigga.
No.
They be like, nigga, like, yo, what are you doing over there?
That's
You playing
crazy.
around? Like that's what I'm saying. So that's different. I don't trust them.
It depends on the situation.
I still don't trust the niggas that you with. No.
But that's what I'm saying. But I know a nigga of mine probably wouldn't trust the niggas I'm with. Because one thing about it, I know I look good as fuck. I know I'm gonna shake this ass. I know I'm gonna do a
Exactly, that's the
lot.
problem.
So it's just kind of like, all right, I get
That's
it.
the problem.
But that's why I'm single now and I'm gonna worry about that. Anyways, because we outside the summer. Anyways, y'all, this was our first little like, you know, chit chat influencer
also very
tour.
key. I feel like hold on let me get.
All right, let him close it
How
out.
my niggas get their shit off? I feel like it's very key that niggas work on themselves. And kings, work on yourself. Listen, kings, work on yourself.
Anytime niggas say kings,
listen,
I know they
listen, kings, work on yourself. Get rich as possible because that's gonna take away all your insecurity. You're only insecure because that nigga in the section she's going to chill with has more money than you. Go get your shit together and you'll feel better, bro. And you send her out with money for the section. You won't have to deal with none of this shit.
I still want to be in that section. I would take your money and buy me a Chanel bag tomorrow. But I'm going in that section.
You could go. You could go as long as I know when I'm sitting in the house, that nigga in the section ain't fucking with me. I'll be good.
So if it was the other way around, would you be comfortable?
Oh, it's happened to me.
But would you be comfortable?
My girl going out in a section with another female.
Yes.
Yes.
But what you okay with? She did it, but was she okay with it? Was you okay with it?
Oh no, you know what it was? She was outside so much that when I came into it, I had no choice but to accept that's how she was. She was outside. So it wasn't no room for me to be like, I don't want you to go out because it's like, what did I think I got myself into? So the nights that I wanted to stay home, she was outside, and I was okay with that. But I also knew she was super flirty. And the girls that she was around, they super flirty too. So it's like, I know when I'm not around y'all, she would dance with other people and everything. You know, that's all. But she would dance with other people and everything. So I feel like it was cool. I was cool. I was really cool with it because when I came in the building, everybody knew, bitch, stay here. You better chill the fuck out.
That's genius.
I'm not gonna lie though, they did though. They did.
So that's what I'm saying. With me, I was okay with it. I was cool.
I feel like you're more open.
But I was like, my person,
you're an open spirit. You're a free spirit.
I think we're giving her too much credit.
No, but I used to let my girl have threesome. Like I don't mind that.
She's a free spirit, and if you're dating someone that's also a free spirit, then
I believe her. We're giving her too much credit. Right? Let me say.
No, I'm serious.
Let me explain this. If I'm dating a girl who, when I first met her, she was this homebody. And then then all of a sudden, she wants to go out all the time. Now, that's going to cause a problem. Now, if I meet a girl and she's always outside, you have to be okay with it. So you're not,
you don't have to do shit, but you can try to
have to be okay with it because that's how you met it. That's like you start dating me, I'm dressing sexy, I got to stay that way.
But that's what I'm saying, you're
But no, what I'm saying is that thing and moving forward in other relationships, now I'm open to whatever.
Okay, that's made you strong.
So it's basically kind of training me in a sense to be
I think it depends on a lot. It's so many different circumstances. It depends on the trust. It depends on what type of thing
can be disrespectful, and it depends on what you think is disrespectful.
And everything you do, you said you can't do in a relationship.
I take it away, but I give it back.
Yeah.
I give it back. I took it away, but I give it back.
May I?
Okay, yeah, finish your video.
Yes, this is our first influencer talk, y'all. We was all over the place, but did y'all have a fun time chatting with us?
Yes, we had to come back.
We gotta
do this again.
This was good.
This is good. We got to do the
podcast. This might be the one.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, it's feeling like a thing.
Y'all gotta let us know. First of all, we're gonna be shooting multiple videos. They gotta click over. Me and Tay gotta tell y'all story time, and we probably just gonna film a whole bunch of different lifestyle videos. We gotta link up. We gotta do a little bit of 1, 2.
Yeah, this is
get it. No, active. So if y'all wanna see more videos from us, make sure you comment down below and let us know what y'all think. Comment y'all favorite part of this video and comment some video ideas that y'all would like to see us do, y'all. I'm gonna be away from my babies in a few. I will not be in attendance in a few months. So while the time is still here, make sure y'all let us know.
What if in the next month it gets so turned up on?
She can't leave.
Oh my God! Looks like I'm gonna be flying back.
Oh, not flying.
Flying back? Why you gotta fly?
But speaking of, you gonna buy that section so we can go out?
Right. We gonna see y'all in the next vlog. Bye, y'all. Live is on tape. Goodbye to God. We'll see y'all in the next video.